Pisces, come out to play EA. What's going on, my Pisces? What's going on? What's up? Happy August. Happy August. Welcome to the first day of August. How are you guys? If you click that icon, that thumbnail, you know where you reach, Pisces. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous Madame. And welcome back to the Marvelous Show. And bow, we got it. How you doing, my fishes? What's good? This is going to be your August 2018. How does Bay feel about you, Pisces? What is going on? This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. And I want to say hello. If you are new here, how are you? How the hell are you? Okay. I want to say ow to my fam bams. What's going on, my marvelous tribe? What it do? What it do? What it be like? Can I get your telephone number, baby? Ow. Y'all better talk about that Rich Boy. I don't know what happened. That album was banging. All right, let's rock. So, you know how we do things. This is that part of the video where I let you know if you care to skip this marvelous intro. Okay, if you care to skip this marvelous intro. Okay. The link to the timestamp of where the reading will actually start will be linked in the description below. All right. There are some things that I want to cover. And you already know how we about to rock. Okay. So go ahead and skip it if you don't want to hear it. For the rest of you, and let's go ahead and get started. First of all, you know I start all of my readings off with gratitude. Thank you. I love you from the moon and back. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to my marvelous tribe. And thank you very much for all of your support. If you've booked me for your private reading, thank you so much for doing so. Thank you for putting me in your business. I want you to keep doing that. Now, get ugly. Hey. I said it. Now, in the description box, I'm going to stop posting that link, my link to my scheduler. It's just overkill, okay? If you want to book me, you can book me on any of my social medias. Okay? That link is in every single one. Facebook, IG, Twitter, and Pinterest. Pinterest too. Pinterest gets about 6,000 hits. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm just letting you guys know. The link don't be acting right anyway. It gets on my nerve. I hate to see it down there because then it don't be hyperlinking right. So if you want to book me for a personal reading, book me on social media. If you don't want to book me on social media, you can go to the community tab in YouTube, on the community tab or in the About Me section of my channel. And the link is there. I'm just not going to continue to link all of that particular link anymore down below because it's just too much. Okay. So I'm just saying, if you want to book me for a personal reading, please do so in YouTube or any of my social medias. Those are going to stay linked down below. Please do so. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm going to be adding spiritual consultations to each one of the personal readings. A few of you guys in the extended bonus reading got word of that. It's like a spiritual type of, it's an add-on, okay? So right now I'm not offering it by itself. It's an add-on. If you want it by itself or you want some information on that, go ahead and hit me up. You already know how to get in contact with me. It's all right there. But it's going to be an add-on, like an add-on. So if you book a personal reading, you can add this service on and then I'm not going to time it right now because I don't know if I'm going to be able. I've done them locally, but I have not done them with my personal readings yet. So I don't want to give a time right now. I'm still testing it out. But I do have a couple of personal readings or bookings that and clients have, done that. So again, I've offered them, but I've offered them by themselves. It did not make any sense to me to do that. So if you're interested, hit me up. I'm basically going to be taking your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, North Node, and South Node. And we're going to be putting together a game plan based on your destiny, what you need to work on to get you closer to your destiny. And I'm going to suggest some crystals. That is the spiritual consultation, my version of it. Ow, get ugly, okay? Let's talk about this astrology so we can get into this reading. First and foremost, guys, right now, Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Chiron are still retrograde. Good news is, Mars is going direct on August the 27th. Mercury is going direct on August the 19th, okay? Those are the only two planets that are going to be going direct this month, all right? We will be welcoming Venus in the sign of Libra. Okay, just to let you know. On August 11th, we're going to have the new moon and partial solar eclipse in the sign of Leo. Hey, okay. Then on August the 23rd, the sun will be in Leo. The sun will be, I'm sorry, not Leo, in Virgo. All right, I apologize for that. The sun will be in Virgo. We will be welcoming in Virgo season. I'm excited about that. All right. On August the 26th, it will be a full moon in Pisces. You already know what to do on the 11th with this new moon and the 26th with this full moon. Okay. And then finally, we end the end of this month. We ended off with us getting our willpower back. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. One last note about Chiron. I wanted to talk to you guys about this a little bit more. There are 6 zodiac signs that have a Chiron transit. So right now, Chiron is in the sign of Aries retrograde. Then it's going to move forward into Pisces. So this is a Pisces, Aries, Chiron year. We're not going to get rid of Chiron until 2020. So I'm just letting you guys know. So, Chiron, the transit planets, and now I see why I've been game banging with Pisces and Aries so much. Not so much as Aries, but with the definitely Pisces. So this is what's going on, guys, because this is the Pisces video, and I definitely wanted to let you guys know, especially my cross listeners, what's going on with them. On top of all of this retrograde energy, on top of all of these eclipses, we have Aries. That, like I said, Chiron will be in both of these signs. Right now is in Aries and is going to move forward into Pisces and then is going to move back into Aries. This is basically going to be the song and dance until 2020. Okay, it's 2018. Get ugly. So with that being said, these 6 signs, right now, when Chiron is in Aries, it challenges the sign of Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. I can't make this shit up. That explains the reason why I'm bumping heads with individuals, because that's my sun, moon, and rising. Let's rock. When it goes and moves forward into Pisces, it's going to directly challenge the signs of Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Okay. So if you have any planets within 2 degrees of Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra, you have a Chiron transit. And then when it moves forward into Pisces, okay, if you have any planets that are within 27 degrees of Virgo, Gemini, and Sag, you are going to experience the Chiron transit. Okay, that's the reason why. All right, let's rock. If you want more information, there's plenty of information out there on it. Go ahead and get those birth charts. If you need help with that, you know how to hit me up. All right, so this is going to be, again, your How Does Bay Feel About You? Sun, moon, and rising, and Venus for the sign of Pisces, okay? As you know, this is going to be, ooh, Jesus, okay. A 5-card reading. 2 cards represent the most recent past and present. 1 card represents the heart of the matter. 2 cards will represent the overall outcome. We're going to be blending with the bottom of the deck energy, as well as 1 romance angel oracle card that's going to represent the overall theme, and the bottom of the deck for the romance angel oracle. Okay? So let me explain. Normally, it's just this 1 card. I also think that is very interesting when I'm flipping these decks over to see what's going on. I normally don't do that, but I'm going to start doing it. Okay. So as it stands for August, and I may do this going forward, bottom of the deck energy for the Illuminated Tarot. You already know that's my go-to deck. I'm not going to actually start using and doing my switching up my decks until after September. I said until September, but I don't want to do it yet because why? We're not going to be completely out of retrograde out of any of these planets until October. So I'm going to definitely still use this deck for the next 2 months. So bottom of the deck energy for the Illuminated Tarot. One card that represents the overall love energy for the represented by the Romance Angel Oracle card, and the bottom of the deck of the bottom of that deck. Okay, that card will not be photographed. Okay, we just gonna talk about it. Let's rock. All right, your theme for August 2018, Pisces, is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Now, Pisces, the bottom of the deck energy is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and that makes sense. That makes complete sense, okay? Now, let's pop off these zodiac signs so I don't have to stop. For those of you who love to see what's going on. I'm telling you right now, the bottom of the deck energy is the 10 of diamonds. Okay? The 10 of diamonds. Look at that card. This card is depicted by a happy life. You know, this is enjoyment of wealth. This is, you know, your happy life. It's, you know, the dog, the house, the kids, the white picket fence, so forth and so on. Okay, that's what this is. Financial and family stability, property inheritance, obviously financial abundance. Get ugly. Pause. Now, let's talk about these zodiac signs. We have 1, 2 diamonds on the board. Diamonds are equivalent to the suit of pentacles. Pentacles represent the element of earth. Pisces, you could be connecting with, having your chart, or the energy that surrounds you is very earthy energy. That earthy energy is the sign of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay? Pentacles, the material aspects of life, finance, property, financial abundance, so forth and so on. Okay? Now, we also have clubs on the board. Clubs is equivalent to the suit of wands. Wands represent the element of fire, Pisces. Pisces, fire is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. You could be connecting with, having your chart, sun, moon, or rising, having your chart somewhere, but I suspect the sun, moon, or rising. Well, obviously not sun because you are a Pisces sun, but your moon or rising may be fire. You could be connecting with someone who has fire in their chart, or this is the energy, action, initiative, career, things of that nature. So far, so good. Okay. Now, now we have 1 heart on the board. Heart is equivalent of the suit of cups. Cups represent the element of water. You show up here, your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. All right. Love, emotions, relationship, creativity, partnerships, something that has an emotional pull on you. Okay. And last but not least, we have spade. Spade is on the board. Spade is the equivalent of the suit of swords. Swords represent element of air. Okay. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's your intellect. Okay. That's, you know, your analytical thought. That's mental challenges, your mental animosity, things of that nature. Okay. Let's rock. As I go through the cards, if there is a major arcana, of course, I'm going to discuss it. All right. So I've already broken down your Romance Angel Oracle card, the actual card, and that bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck energy, as well as what we're dealing with here, was represented by the Ten of Diamonds. Let's rock. So the very first card we have that represents the most recent past or the present or what you're dealing with right now or what's going to happen is the Two of Diamonds. Okay. The Two of Diamonds, maintaining balance in more than one area in your life, or you're juggling. This card is a major arcana in this deck. This is represented by the High Priestess, juggling, multitasking, so forth and so on. Now, you have been juggling more than one area, but this has something to do with money. So Pisces, you're obviously going through a very transformative time, as we all are, but you have been definitely focused on your finances. This is how does Bay feel about you. So I am feeling like this is your energy. It could go both ways, but I feel like I've been telling you guys for months that you've been preoccupied. It makes sense. You have not been communicating that what you've been preoccupied about. And I've also broke down to you guys in past readings for your energy that, especially in your extended bonus readings last month, you have been so preoccupied with finances with the Four of Diamonds that you're not communicating. That means you're not talking. Anytime I see some type of preoccupation or you being preoccupied with something, even without me saying that you are not communicating, because I realize that maybe I should be saying that you're not telling somebody how you feel about something, you're being hush hush. But normally when I see that card, I just overgeneralize, and then I've been saying that if you're preoccupied with something, then something else gets neglected, and that's just period, point blank. Okay. So this is trying to maintain some balance or juggling. Again, this is also the High Priestess. Intuition, secrets to be revealed, unexplored potential. You are hiding something and you've been juggling. And I am thinking that your partner has picked up on it. Why do I know that? Well, judging by the way that these cards have laid, you got some heavy energy, and it's because of your own doing, okay? You guys need to take a break. The High Priestess definitely could be you going to seek counsel. You've been definitely talking to somebody possibly about the relationship. Your partner is definitely not happy about something. And the card next to it definitely represents that, because it is the Ten of Spades, also the Ten of Wands. And I just want to let you know that that makes complete sense, because somebody is feeling very burdened by this. But you guys need some time out. You need to take, I'm surprised the Hermit didn't come out, but you need to take some time out. Now, energetically, yeah, you want this 10. But I feel like, although energetically this is where you're going, this is what you want, and it makes sense, but you haven't been honest about something. And it could be you not being honest about your finances, but this is a love reading. I'm not getting, the High Priestess also can mean good sex. This could be what you're hiding from your partner, that you have been engaged in some type of sexual activity with someone else. There's definitely tension between you and your partner right now. You guys need to take a break. Okay. One or both of you. Okay. So again, I feel like this is your energy, Pisces, because you have definitely been the one that has not been honest. And this isn't the first time that this has come out. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling with this High Priestess. Okay. First major arcana, divinely guided. Take the rest of it. Mercury is in retrograde right now anyway. You guys definitely are not seeing eye to eye. I'm picking up on that. And as a result of your juggling and your multitasking, somebody is definitely feeling like this is very burdensome. Again, we have the Ten of Clubs, also the Ten of Wands. This is a burden. It's either a burden or a responsibility. I just feel like this is very burdensome, and someone is pissed off about it. And I don't blame the person, because not only have you been not talking, You have a responsibility to be honest and you refuse to do that. I mean, obviously, you're codependent on something. There's some type of codependent behavior, and that can also be, again, I told you the bottom of your deck. The bottom of that deck, which is not photographed, is codependency. So yes, you're very passionate about your partner. Your partner is very passionate about you. You do see yourself being financially happy. There's some type of, I've been getting these 10s with you guys, and it's such conflicting energy. I'm surprised, honestly, that the Wheel of Fortune didn't come out. But at the same time, this is what I'm feeling like. So you guys have definitely been popping off this energy where you see abundance, but at the same time, you're not communicating that with your partner, and there's tension. And I personally think that with this 10, energetically, you want this. You want this financial and stability. But you're going through so much right now, you just can't see the grass from the trees. You're like, it's like leading a blind horse to pasture. And you're going along to get along right now. That's what you're doing, Pisces. You're extremely passionate about this person. But I think that this codependency that's represented by the bottom of this deck is directly coinciding with this High Priestess in your secrets. And this has finally hit rock bottom. It finally hit the point where it's a huge burden. It is just completely to the point where it's overbearing. You or your partner are feeling overburdened and very weary. You're tired. Okay. The heart of the matter here is represented by the Jack of Clubs. Okay. Again, clubs is fire. So in the heart of the matter, you're enthusiastic. That's, enthusiastic about a new venture. Per this deck, I do feel like, you are enthusiastic about a venture. Could be this relationship, some type of partnership. That directly goes inside, coincides or correlates with the bottom of the deck energy, because it's the 10 of diamonds. So you're enthusiastic and you're basically doing exactly what you have to do right now to get this, to get to this 10. I think that, to get to your completion. Okay. I think that, but somewhere along the line, you lost your way because your codependency, and it does not necessarily have to mean a codependent something. I think it just means your addictions, and that's what you're hiding with this High Priestess here. You're juggling something. Again, it could be, you having sex with somebody else. Maybe that's the addiction. It could, whatever it is, you're not being honest about it. And it has definitely put some strain on this relationship. Okay. Bay has had it. I feel like this is your energy, Pisces. Let's rock. The first card representing the overall outcome is the Two of Hearts. Now, this is also a major arcana. This is the Temperance in this particular deck. Hope, healing, and optimism. That's good to see. That's good to see. So again, the Two of Hearts. Two of Hearts in this deck is the Temperance card. Second major arcana on the deck. Okay, so you're going to be cycling out slowly but surely of these codependent and these addictions. I don't see any type of conversation. Last month you were supposed to have a conversation. I don't know whether this is the eclipse energy. We do have another one, and it's going to be in the sign of Leo, and it's going to be geared more toward our finances. But again, that depends on where it falls in your chart. I believe Leo is 5th house. So again, it definitely depends on your placements, but of course the Two of Hearts or the Two of Cups independently is an important relationship, which we already know. Your energy has definitely pulled out this relationship between you and this person that you are passionate about. You are. but you have not been honest, and it ends that way. You definitely need some hope, healing, and optimism, and there's going to be better times ahead, but you end with the 3. Now, we end this, the last card representing the overall outcome is the 3 of spades, also the 3 of swords. Now, in this deck, it means that you're going to be moving beyond sorrow and understanding your own feelings that you could be confused about with this damn high priestess. But the traditional meaning for that 3 of swords is misery through separation, or there's going to be some arguing. You tell me how that works. So Pisces, as usual, this is very Piscean energy. Okay, you're enthusiastic about something in the heart of the matter, but it's a fox chasing their tail over and over again. You keep going the loop because you need to sit down and clearly decide what you want. I'm surprised that your soulmate may differ from your usual type card didn't come out. I'm not going to clarify this because I think for this month I'm going to I think I'm going to do a 2.0 of this. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm not going to clarify this right now because I got to get through the rest of them. But it ends in misery. There's hope, healing, and optimism. And then there's misery through separation. So, again, you're stuck. You have, energetically, you want to move forward, but something is keeping you stuck. I'm loving your energy. I'm halfway liking what's in your heart. But again, Pisces, you are just to the point where you are not communicating. You got habits that you're hiding. And although this is a very important person to you, there's going to be some type of separation if you're not already separated right now. Now, the great thing is that we do have some good stuff coming up for once this month is over. But basically this entire month, you're going to be thinking in your energy, you can be feeling like you want such and such and financial abundance and the white picket fence and the blah, blah, blah with this person. But you're still a little all over the place because you're not setting direct goals and exercising clear communication to really get what you need to get this relationship back on track. So again, how does Bae feel about you? Bae feels like you, although you guys have a very passionate connection, that you are hiding something, that you, well, the cards are showing that you have some addictions, but I don't feel like that's been communicated. We have very heavy energy right now. There is a burden. There's something that's weighing down heavy on you or Bae. Okay, we do have the High Priestess and Temperance represented by the 2 of Hearts, but this could be reconciliation, but I don't necessarily see that because then we end with the 3 of Swords. So on one hand, there could be, I mean, the 2 can be represented by the important union, the love relationship, you two coming together, obviously. Also, when you tie the Temperance in with that hope, healing, and optimism, you know, better times are ahead. But then we end with the 3 of Swords. So again, I'm probably going to do a 2.0 on this, but I'm not going to clarify this. I'm going to stop this right now. This has been your reading, Pisces. I certainly hope that it was, well, I know my cross listeners are probably in this energy right now. But Pisces, this is what's going on. I am going to 2.0 this, but I'm not going to post it yet. I just want to go ahead and get started. And then I am going to finish this, though, but I'm not going to clarify anything. I'm just going to do a whole new spread. That I'm going to promise, because I know you guys are going to want to know how this ends. But for now, this is how Bae feels about you. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and share this with the Pisces in your life. Cross listeners, I apologize. I know I feel your pain. This is how you're feeling. We're going to get some clarity brought to this situation. And then that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to, how does Bae feel about you For Pisces, it's going to say 2.0, and we're going to finish this. All right. And that's that. So I will see you guys here all week. I sound like I'm a night show act. I'll be here all week. Okay. Stop by. But no, I'm going to go ahead and go through and clarify this one and find out what we got going on. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All right, guys. Bye, Pisces.